to scroll down not even 2 pages and you'll see 7, 8, 9, 20 pages of people streaming to one person dogging it out. Like, what? You're not entitled to anything in this world. You have to work hard for everything you got. And I wouldn't mind, do you know what? I honestly wouldn't mind, but I looked this person up. Let's look the person up together. And you know what? If this person was putting in effort on every single platform, every day, trying to grow as a content creator, I wouldn't say anything. I would say, look, at least you're putting in the hard work, and we can try and figure it out from there why the hard work isn't turning into growth. Because they actually have a cool VTube model. Like, this is their Twitter. That's their VTube model, which is a pretty cool model in fairness. So if you want to see how many followers someone has, you can go on to Twitch tracker, or how many viewers someone has. You can go into Twitch tracker. So Nyx Hesperia. They have 10 average viewers. 10. So they have a lot more than 5 average viewers, because even having 10 average viewers is a lot. So most people don't have 10 average viewers. So what else do they have? What other social medias do they have? Let's look them up. That doesn't seem like that person. Am I missing something? Let's go into their Twitch. About section. Okay, they have a TikTok. They have a TikTok. So like, the first thing I'll say is, why don't they have like an Instagram? Why don't they have what's it called? They have TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. They should have an Instagram as well. Let's see when the last time they posted on Instagram was. So it looks like they were consistent. The last time they post was August. I'm sorry, but no. Like, where does this person get off with their entitlement? Because how do they feel so entitled to this money and these viewers when they're not even putting in the hard work to grow their community that they have? Like, I swear to God, I say it all the time. It's not rocket science. If you want to grow on Twitch, you have to grow outside Twitch. You have to be posting on Twitter every day, because Twitter views equal Twitch views. It's just a natural crossover between Twitch and Twitter. Always has been. It's just natural. Instagram, not so much, but you never know. Some people do find you on Instagram and they do come over. So posting on Instagram is good too, because the VTuber community on Instagram does seem to be strong, and people like looking at VTuber reels. So there's correlation there. TikTok has the most organic growth, but it doesn't mean that people will watch your streams if you post a lot on TikTok and go viral on TikTok, because people naturally, no offense to anyone that's watching on TikTok, they have a short attention span as a result of the short content that's on TikTok. But this person hasn't done anything to justify this post. And I can't stand when people just feel so entitled to growth on platforms. I know so many people that are like that. It actually drives me mad. And so many people don't like me because of that. Because, like, I know so many really big content creators. I won't say their names, obviously. But I know so many content creators that have millions of viewers on TikTok and hundreds of thousands of followers on Instagram, and they see me streaming all the time, and they go, oh, it mustn't be that hard, I'll go start streaming. And I swear to God, they spend so much money buying a new computer and buying all this stuff to stream, and they last like 2 weeks because they only have 15 viewers on their first stream. And they're like, what? This makes absolutely no sense. How do I have only 15 viewers? Like, you know, I should have, 150 viewers. I should have 1,000 viewers. I should have 500 viewers. And it's just like, no, you shouldn't. No, you shouldn't have anything. Are you crazy? Like, these people don't know you. Like, sure, they know your pictures and they know what you look like, but they don't know what your personality is like. They're just coming in here to meet you for the first time. And if you can't catch someone's attention and hold it and show that you want to be friends with the people that are watching you, then why should they stay? It's the entitlement that they think they deserve to have this many viewers and they deserve to, like, make all this money. Actually delusional thoughts, like. And that's why if you ever see, like, people that are like big content creators and they just start streaming for a bit and then they drop off, it's because their ego can't take the lack of viewers that they have when they stream full time. And it's actually wild. I've known so many people. I can name literally 20 people off the top of my head. I'm not fucking going to, because I'll get in massive trouble with these people. And everyone will obviously deny it and say, oh, I was too busy. Oh, I had too many things going on. Oh, I this. Oh, I that. Nah, you just don't have the consistency. And you don't want to build a community. All you want is money. And streaming is so hard. Like, people just don't understand. People think it's such an easy thing to stream every day and, be able to rake in cash. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that at all. It doesn't even slightly work like that. Like, you gotta plan streams. You got to be able to talk for 5 hours to entertain people. Like, I don't understand why anyone ever thinks that this is easy. It's probably because they see people like Asman just sitting in his chair, just like, enjoying himself. But Asman's been streaming for 10 years now? Maybe 2015, 2016 when he started streaming. And he was a small streamer until 2018, 2019. And then he started to blow up. Emaru started streaming in 2015, and she then blew up 2020 or something like that. Like, you're not guaranteed anything in this life. You have to work hard for everything that you have. And when people don't work hard and they still expect to have all of these things, I just look at them and I just go, you are so spoilt by society that you think you deserve anything. Spoiled. Like, actually just stop. I bet you'll get a lot of viewers now, the person who put up that post, because it's got 1.8 million views. If anything, people are just going to be curious and go into their next stream. She might get a lot of hate on her stream, and we'll see if she can take the heat from blowing up like that. But that will definitely, it will get her views. And it serves to my point that she blew up on Twitter, therefore she'll get views. You have to grow on another platform in order to grow on Twitch. That's how it works. You wanted publicity, there it is. Sometimes you can't decide what publicity you get. As a Nix, it's always a Nix that causes an issue. Nix, did you hear that? Apparently you're an issue. He is an issue. But if you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, please come and join us on Twitch. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's get to 180 viewers. Let's go. But I will do a fit check because Alpha dropped 5 subs in the chat, and I always do a fit check if we get 5 subs or more. So here's the fit check. Thank you. I got it in HMV. It's a real shirt. Like, it's an official MCR shirt. Thank you. I did work hard on the fit today. I had to wear something warm to cover my arms because it's so cold. It's like 1 degree here, which is like, 33 cold bald eagles, or 33 frozen donuts, or 33 iced pumpkin spiced lattes, freedom lattes. Oh, I'm wearing something warm. I am wearing something warm. Are you ready to win today, Clara? I hope I can. 33 frozen freedoms. Yup, it's cold. She's a cold one, to be fair. But did anyone see anything else that happened this weekend? I'm gonna check my TikTok now and see if I saved anything. Let me see. Did you see that girl, Bonnie Blue? Did anyone hear about that last week? Well, let anyone else go first. I'll let anyone else go first. Go first if you have anything else that I missed. But I'm shocked about that now. Americans probably haven't heard about her. It's only the English, the Irish, the Australians that might know about this girl. From Meet Me app? I don't know. I don't know what that is. But I'd say everyone from the UK, you're Aussie and you haven't. I'm actually surprised you haven't. But it's causing a massive uproar in Melbourne. Like right now, she is. But, okay. So, yeah, the girl that did the 101 Men. Like, literally. Did you hear about Peanut the Squirrel? Who's Peanut the Squirrel? Did a poor TikTok celebrity animal die? I hate when that happens. Don't tell me someone died. He was murdered. Wait, no, we have to talk about the squirrel first, and then we'll go into the girl. What happened to the squirrel? And why were they murdered? What? A guy domesticated a squirrel and was euthanized by local authorities. Why? That's so bad. That happens way too often. Like, why did they put the squirrel down? What did the squirrel do? He was a squirrel who was nursed back to health in New York, and the government raided the man's house and euthanized it. What do you mean? They raided the house, or did they just did they capture the squirrel and bring it to a vet, and the vet euthanized it? Can you not take him to court for that? It was a court-ordered search. Was it specifically a search for the squirrel? That's so wild. That's so horrible. Yeah, if you had it for 7 years, it couldn't have had rabies. New York official euthanized it because some bitch in Texas reported him saying she was bit by Peanut when it would have been impossible for that to happen. Her address blew up and people are doxing her IRL. I can't say anything about doxing because I can get in trouble for that, but she's getting... She's getting the time that she deserves. Like... That's what happens. Like, you want to play? She's learned what happens when you play. Consequences. There's always consequences for the things that you do. That's absolutely so sad, though. The poor squirrel. Yeah. I can see why people don't want squirrels to be domesticated, because it could be dangerous, because they are wild animals at the end of the day. But yeah, if he was living with him for 7 years, then that counts as domesticated. I think there should be like a law saying like what is considered to be a domesticated animal and what's considered to be a wild animal. Like if something lives in an apartment, in a house for 7 years, and or like, you know, plus 3 or 5 years, and like you get a vet to sign off on the domestication of said animal, then you should be allowed to. What does domesticated mean? Domesticated is like something that does domesticated mean something that requires humans to survive? Like it wouldn't be able to survive by itself without the care of humans. Trained to live with people, basically. Oh, okay. Like cats. Like cats are like, you know, domesticated, but they can also be feral. Sadly, this is just another super messed up story. It's so weird that they said they wanted to test if Peanut had rabies, but then they killed Fred the raccoon too. Can you not take them to court for killing his animals? Seriously? Eyes look like Makima. Makima? Nah, Makima has all those circles in her eyes. Fuck Makima as well. Bitch. If you know, you know. He had them illegally. Not it recognized human as caretaker. No, it recognized human as caretakers. That's so bad. Justice for poor Peanut. But that is very sad. They interrogated the wife about... Wow. But you know that's going to happen more often if the American election goes one way. There's going to be a lot more people asked to show their immigration status, which is ridiculous. Did you see that post on Twitter where the guy was saying something and then he was Puerto Rican? Or it was about Bad Bunny. They were saying Bad Bunny should go back to Puerto Rico because he's not American. And then they were like, what? 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 And he's like, a what? Like, I'm Irish. I didn't know that Puerto Rico was a part of America, but I'm justified in thinking that. Americans should know that Puerto Rico is an American territory. Like, that is absolutely unreal that such a massive rapper, they didn't even know he's American. Shocking stuff, really. Shocking. My Discord is linked in my YouTube About section. That's literally, like, I do, like, no offense to the English in the chat here. No offense, G, I love you. But I have literally met people, IRL, this has happened. I was at a concert. I was going to see Bullet for My Valentine in January 2021 in Brighton. And I was talking to these girls at the concert because we were there early, so we were chatting in the foyer. And they were like, telling me about another gig that was happening in a few months, and I was like, oh, I wish I could go, but it's just too expensive to come back and forth from London to Ireland. I don't have the money for that. And they're like, can you not just get the train? And I was like, the train? And they're like, yeah, there must be a train from Ireland to England. And I was like, I was trying to not be mean because I was making friends. I was like, there is a sea separating Ireland and the UK. And they're like, is there not just a tunnel underwater or something? And I was like, no, there's not. I was just like, Shocking stuff. Shocking stuff. The Ireland to England tunnel. Oh my god, wouldn't that be great though? It would actually be great. You know, they're making, if you live in Finland, Sweden, or Estonia and you're watching the stream right now, did you hear about the tunnel they're making from Helsinki to Estonia, to Tallinn? Like, it's supposed to be done in the next like 5 years, and it's costing like, I think it was 12 billion euro or something like that. But it's supposed to be really good for the Finnish and northern, isn't it Baltic? Are you the Baltics? Yeah, you're the Baltics. The Baltic countries. I think it's pretty cool because it's only supposed to take like 40, 50, yeah, we like tunnels. You do, in fairness. You do. You have a lot of tunnels here. It's only supposed to take like 40, 50 minutes to drive then from Helsinki to Tallinn, and right now on the boat it takes like 3-4 hours if I'm not mistaken. That'd be great. That means I could drive to Tallinn if I wanted to. I've always wanted to go to Tallinn. I haven't gone to Estonia yet. Still have to do the live Estonia stream. Don't at me. Don't at me on that. Don't at me on that. That's gonna be a lot of Eagle streams. 12 billion euro, I'd say it's about $15 billion. Oh my god, Misty, thank you so much for the $20. That's so nice. That's gonna go towards my American, pot. 1 second, I'll put it into the America pot. We have so far in the America pot, does that say 145? Vegas, baby. 145. Now we have 165. Thank you so much. That's so nice of you. Let me just open the pot real quick and drop that in. You're such a pure. Thank you so much. I can't really see what I'm doing. Oh, I hope I'm right. Oh, I'm right. Good. Can I see? Where are you visiting when you come to the US? If. No, there's no when. We don't know yet. We don't know yet. The universe is literally against it. From this week, an ITV documentary revealed 21,000 people have died from another 100k are missing buildings called the Line. No way. If you don't know about the Line, guys, it's this apartment complex that they're building in Saudi Arabia, and it's supposed to be the thinnest and longest apartment complex that's ever been made in the world. So, but we already knew that Saudi Arabia and the like Qatar as well are not known for having like fair rights for workers, and they have a lot of illegal workers in their country that everyone seems to just turn their heads away and not look at it, and they hold them there as basically slaves. But it doesn't surprise me, genuinely. Oh, apparently it's fake news. Apparently it's fake news, someone said. From Nepal, who asked his family to help before being found in his room several days later. That happens way too often when it comes to like countries like that, because my man's ex, boyfriend, who she was best friends with for like 30-40 years before they started going out, he used to be a civil engineer in Iran, in Saudi, in UAE, in Qatar. He was all over the Middle East as a civil engineer, and he said it was actually ridiculous how many, like, his company never did anything illegal when it came to like holding people's passports and not letting them go home. But he said there was so many companies that were building like around where he was building that, you know, they had so many illegal people working for them and holding them basically hostage until the end of the construction. And even at the end of the construction, they'd sometimes hold on to their passports and then just put them through to another company, and they would just like sell them off. So like they'd have like, he said they'd have like, let's say 5,000 people from like Bangladesh or 5,000 people from India, and they'd say they'd pay the next company to take the 5,000 people, and then they would just sign them onto a new contract, pass over their passports, and they'd have to work then for that company. It's disgusting. And he said it's so common over there. Oh yes, we were talking about what was her name? Bonnie Blue. Isn't there limits to visa passports? If you don't exist, you don't need a passport. It's sad, but it's true. At the end of the day, you don't need a passport if you don't exist, bruh. Bonnie Blue. Yeah, so let's get into that for a minute. So there's this OF creator, and her name is Bonnie Blue, and she's kind of super smart. She's kind of super smart, and let me tell you why. So you know the way that Mr. Beast changed like YouTube and changed how people make YouTube videos, and he basically started the whole new algorithm. She did the same thing with OF work, but she did it by kind of making it in comparison to football commentary. So she'd have like really big like events. She has, really big events surrounding her OF content and corn work content. And she'll like do loads of big interviews and stuff inside it, and she'll make it into like a massive big like stage performance, basically. I'm not even joking. And her recent one was her friend did a challenge on her corn page, getting run through by 100 guys in one day. Hold up. So Bonnie said, okay, bet I'm going to do 101 guys in one day. It gets worse though. It gets worse. This girl is like my age. She's 29. Like, I'm not trying to beat a girl down, but she looks a lot older than me. Like, a lot older. She does not look 29. She looks kind of 39, let's be honest. But her clients, the people that she signed up to run her through, in her own words, barely legal college freshmen. So, for this event that she did it in, I think it's Nottingham University in Northern England, where she got, it was Freshers Week only a few weeks ago. And if you know what Freshers Week, it's basically like in the States where, you know, the sororities have like their rush week, the first week where you go back to school. That's Freshers Week for us. I don't know if you do Freshers Week in the States, but Ireland and England, we do Freshers Week. So everyone's going out for Freshers Week, everyone's making friends and blah, 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 XYZ. So during Freshers Week, she was staying in a hotel in Nottingham, and she got 101 guys, fresh 18-year-olds, to come to her apartment or hotel room, and she had, you know, herself run through by them, and her parents were literally picking up after her the whole day as well. Like, her mum said that she was picking up used condoms, she was picking up boxers that were left behind, and she was like cleaning the room as she went. No, there wasn't the maids that did it, it was her parents. And her parents were out in Nottingham handing around leaflets, and on the leaflets it said, boink my daughter. They literally did an interview with her mum. Literally, I'm not even joking. There's an interview, and her mum said that she's totally fine with it, that she was a little disappointed with her at the beginning, but she realizes there's so many other things she could be doing, but at least she's doing what she wants to do, and she makes lots of money doing it. Besides the whole parents situation, I don't even care what her parents think of this. It's disgusting what she's doing. She's taking advantage of young men. Because do you actually believe that all of those boys were I'm going to say boys, because an 18-year-old is still a teenager. That's still a teenager. They're literally just out of their parents' house at 18 years old. They're basically, their parents drop them at the front door of their new university lodgings if they are staying in the university lodgings, or they go home after university because they're only 18. They can't afford somewhere to live most of the time, especially in this economy. And these are the people she wants to be, you know, making content with. Because, as I said, she knows these are the ones who are buying her content the most. Because it's always the kids who are buying up all of this content across the internet. It's always the kids that are always the biggest demographics when it comes to like YouTube, to Instagram, TikTok, and it is also the same truth for OF. It's majority young audience who are watching these stuff. So yeah, so she's in Australia now. She's doing an event in Melbourne. There's something happening. If anyone here is Australian or they live around Melbourne and they know what's happening in Melbourne the next week or so, is there a massive event for like university? Because she's doing something and staying in a hotel in Melbourne and there's a massive like site and a petition being put towards the Australian government trying to get her visa revoked and banned from Australia for good. Absolutely crazy stuff, like. And she's not a nice girl. The things that she says is, I don't think I can show you because it's really bad what she's like saying. Like I've seen a video of her on a podcast. I wish I could show you, but I've seen a video of her on a podcast, and she was asked like, what do you think about men cheating on their wives with you? And she said, if a man comes to me and he wants to cheat on his wife, that's completely fine, because if she's not putting out for him, then she's a bad wife. And saying stuff like, when was the last time your wife went down on you? When was the last time your wife did something for you? I'll do that for your husband instead. This girl is actually insane. Do you know what? She looks like a prettier version of Pearl, but one that's been left out in the sun too long and looks like a battered brown bag version of Pearl with blonde hair. She has a dad. She has a dad. Yeah. Her dad knows what she does, and he doesn't care. Her dad openly cheats on her man, apparently. Lads, you gotta watch the interview. The interview that I'm talking about is actually insane. Her dad openly cheats on her man, and her parents are in an open relationship. So it's kind of understanding where she's gotten this mindset from, because she thinks that this is like a totally fine situation to be in. And I mean, like, you know, it's fair enough, whatever her parents want to do, and if her parents are happy, her parents are happy. But you can kind of see, like, you know, how this is, like, shaped her as a person, if that makes sense. This is an American girl. No, she's from London. I'm pretty sure she's from London. She sounds like she's from London. I can see the whole thing now, James, that corn stars age faster, because if you saw this girl, she looks a lot older than what she is. I'd love to show you, but go on, I'll show you, because you have to see this. Like, if you're watching on TikTok, come and join us on Twitch. This is the interview. One second. She's my age. She's my age. She's 29. Look at her and look at me, in fairness. I don't want to be that girl, but we do not look the same age at all. She looks 40. I would easily put her as has 2 kids, 40 years old. And that's not me trying to be mean. That's just me trying to be, like, honest. Our news here in Melbourne is calling her a predator. She is a predator. She's a complete predator. She's a terrible person. Oh, Georgia, thank you so much, girl. That's so nice of you. Thank you. But I'll try and find another video, 1 second, that I can show. I think I saved a few. Like, it's absolutely unreal, like, that she's just allowed to have a TikTok platform, yet everyone knows how much of a predator she is. Wait, what? What's this? She posted a video and has 3.5 million views. Let's have a look. If you're watching on TikTok, come and join us on Twitch. We're looking at Bonnie Blue. I can't show it on TikTok though, obviously, because, you know, she's a really bad person. Oh, she's getting more help down under. I actually can't. This is crazy. Yeah, this is what she's doing in Australia. It's called Schoolies. What is that? Like, imagine going to an event called Schoolies. That's for 18-year-old lads. That's directed at 18-year-olds. That's actually sick. That's actually sick. Like, that's sick. She's a sick girl. Oh, that's disgusting. Like, oh my days, that's not good. But here, tell me, what is Schoolies? The Australians in the chat. You tell her how old she is. You look like my man. You could be my man. Oh man. But here, Australians, help me out. Tell me what Schoolies is. She's. Let's get back on track. A week of finishing grade 12. Celebrating finishing grade 12, a week of drinking. Oh, so like it's like when you finish your final year in high school or secondary school and ye all just as a school go out drinking for a week, or as a class, like, you know, as a class. There's a big party at the Gold Coast in Queensland at the end of high school. So that's why she's in Melbourne. She's using drunk teenagers for content. That's what she was doing in Birmingham or in Nottingham as well. She was all of the kids that she was, or the teenagers that she was, you know, getting for her content were like the first week in university. So 18-year-olds. And these kids aren't even finished high school. They haven't even got into university yet. That's so weird, man. That's so weird. But there's a big petition you can sign if you want to sign it. Let me see. Bonnie Blue petition. Look, I'm not even joking. Look at this. If you want to sign it, it's a petition to cancel Bonnie Blue's visa from Australia. Bonnie Blue is a predatory ex-worker who happily promotes finding newly 18-year-old boys in Australia and across the world, Last year and this year for Schoolies, which is held on the Gold Coast, Bonnie finds this the perfect opportunity to find young boys to prey on and record actual content to sell. I'm confident, and so should Australian government, that this should not be enough for her visa to continue to be approved, as this is her sole working job whilst living in Australia from the UK. How is she contributing to our society by preying on our just legal boys and publicly... Sorry, I'm trying to read my eyes. Boasting about it with no intention of stopping anytime soon. Like, because when you go to Australia, you have to legally say what you're doing in the country. Like, if you're going anywhere and you're applying for a work visa, which she has to apply for, if she was caught going into Australia and illegally working there, she would be... It's over. It's over. Because even if I want to go to America, right? And if I want to do like a live stream there, I have to be so careful, like, that I don't go with any equipment in my bag. No camera equipment, because they will sit me down in a small room and interrogate me on what I plan to do. I know a girl that was banned from going to America for 5 years because she was going over to America to play Irish traditional music, and she didn't want to apply for the American work visa because it starts at like $5,000 and it goes all the way up nearly to $15,000. And you don't know how much money you're going to make if you're going to over to play just like gigs and stuff. So she was trying to do it on the hush. But she was kicked out of America for 5 years, and she didn't get out of the interrogation room. They put her on the next flight back to Ireland. And they sat with her, with her bags, on the next flight back. It is so serious in America when you're applying for work visas, and the same thing for Australia. So the Australian government know why she's there, and it's an interrogation room. It is an interrogation room. It's literally an interrogation room. You've never seen the interrogation rooms you get dragged into when you're going to the States. It's a little room where they give you loads of questions, asking why you're there, and if you plan to work, and did you sign your work visa? Was your work visa approved? Why do you have this instrument? Why do you have all of this camera equipment? What are you going to do? They want their tax money. You better believe they want their tax money back. Like, it's a big deal. So if I do go to America in April, I don't even think I'll bring my camera equipment. I'm not even joking. I won't bring my streamer backpack. I'll just bring my phone, and I'll stream from my phone. And I'll just get a little microphone and a dongle for my Wi-Fi. And that's it. Because, nah, I'm not risking that. Like, not a chance am I risking that. Yeah, the US Department, as Uninstall said, the US Department of Homeland Security does not mess around, especially with immigration. They do not. I can do a live. I can do a live. But I have to be very careful. Like, very careful. Like, make sure that all my monetization is turned off. And if I take any content in America, I'm not allowed to upload it when I'm in America. I have to wait until I get back to Finland, and I have to edit it in Finland, so that no work is technically done in the States. I can't make it up. I can't make it up, like. Because I do want to take content in America. Like, I do want to, like, you know, try stuff and go to eat places, but I just have to keep all the content on my phone and then edit it when I get back to Finland. Or risk getting in trouble with YouTube. Yep. Sure, when Just a Minx moved to the States, she had such a hard time getting approved for her work visa. And she applied for a work visa and she was denied a work visa. And then she had, like, I think it was like 2 weeks to get one before she was kicked out of the States. And Twitch or someone had to push her second visa to get her to be allowed to stay in the States to stream in a content house. They don't let you go to the States for nearly anything. So it's crazy how she's even. I wonder if she's actually telling the truth, because she's been there twice now to work in Australia. Do you think she's telling the truth? That, she's there doing X work. What parts of America do you plan to visit? Oh, I don't have any, it's not plan. Those words are too, set in stone. I only have this much of the 1,000 that I need to, go to America. So, it's still all up in the air now. But it would be in April. Plan it now. Plan what? I can't plan anything. Lads, you don't know how broke I am. You don't know how broke I am. It's the savings. It's the savings. It's not something that I can just pull out loads of money for, because I have to apply for a visa, which I will definitely get. Irish people don't have a problem with getting visas for the States, but that costs, I think, €100, and then I got to get the ticket, and the ticket's going to cost me that. That's how much the ticket costs. We looked it up 2 weeks ago on the stream, and the rest of it should be fine. It's just the ticket and the visa. The rest I can save up for in the next 4 months, but it is what it is. Oh, I'm not paying for the accommodation because I'm going to be living like a rat inside Ferry's hotel room. Because Ferry's going there for work, so I'm going to be ratting it out, living in his room. just me chilling. Oh man, stop. Oh, there's a Keklan in the chat. The States is huge. I'll tell you how many. Yeah, I do know the States are big. You don't have to try and convince me on that. I think Ireland fits into Texas 21 times. That's how big Texas is and how small Ireland is like. I think €100 in pounds is £84. Let me have a look. I hope I get close. €100 in pounds. Stop! Oh my god, stop. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Don't. Oh. Oh my god. You're an economist, Clara. That was close. That was literally, I will never be that close to anything in my life. Inflation. It's literally you can see how much the value of the pound has gone up in the past month. It's crazy. I think let's go from let's go from euro to dollars. I think €100 is worth $110. Let me have a look. Close. I was basically $1 off. I'm more used to pounds though than dollars. I never use euro for buying anything. I always use dollars and pounds because I'm always buying from 109 bald eagles. I'm going to say something really bad. I'm not going to say that. Oh no. Now check Canadian dollars. Fuck if I know. I don't know. Canadian dollars are weak. I'd say €100 is 140 Canadian dollars. Let's see. 151. Yeah. Canadian dollars are fucking piss. actual piss, like. And it's really sad though, because I do have a friend that's from Toronto, and like when he was like telling me how much he makes a month, I was like, oh my god, you make so much. And then he was like, no, this was like years ago when he was telling me. And he was like, no, I don't. And I looked it up in the equivalency, like what he made in euro. I was like, oh shit, oh god, that's expensive. And then if you look at how much it costs to rent a place versus how much like Canadians make, it's actually ridiculous. It's actually ludicrous. Like, what are you gonna do? But if you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, come and join us on Twitch. I would greatly appreciate the support. Let's get to 200 viewers. Let's go. Does anyone have anything else to say? I just remembered something else that I was supposed to say, Chi. Did anything else happen that I missed over the weekend or over the past week that flew under the radar? Average New Yorker in their $5,000 apartment. $5,000 a month? That's crazy. That's crazy money. Imagine. I could not. I could not. That is way too much money a month. Like, I do know for a fact that I'm not going to be in this apartment next winter because this apartment is way too cold. Like, it's like, and to put it in perspective for Americans, it's 33 degrees Fahrenheit right now, 1 degree Celsius, and the heating isn't even on. It is cold. I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning because the cold was it was so cold. It woke me up and I couldn't get back to sleep. It's proper cold. For 10 million plus. Well, you can buy apartments for 10 million plus in Helsinki, I'd say as well. Helsinki has so many billionaires in it. It's crazy. But it's cold. Why don't you have the heat? Because in Finland, I don't know if this is like every apartment complex in the world, there's no thermostats in the apartment. It's a thermostat that controls the whole apartment building. So they don't turn on the thermostat until the apartment gets lower than 20 degrees Celsius. And I can promise you it's definitely not 20 degrees Celsius. It's cold in here, like. Soup in a cup, stay warm. I just wear layers, literal layers. But it's just so annoying because like I wake up and my ears are freezing or my nose is freezing, and it's just so annoying. You don't have thermostat inside your apartment, no. And it's a new apartment. It's not an old apartment. This apartment is like easily made in the 2010s. How big is the apartment building for there to be one thermostat? No, there's no thermostat in the apartment. In my apartment. In any of the apartments. There's only a thermostat for the building. I'm going to get a space heater or something like that, yeah. It's so cold. But is that what it's like for every apartment in Helsinki? Like Finn's probably sitting here being like, what do you mean you don't have fucking, you get to choose your own heat? You're living in Finland. Yes, I live in Helsinki. How do you say I live in Helsinki in Finnish? I don't know where the thermostat for the building is. They don't have any controls for the heating there. No. Asun Helsingi-sa. Is it Asun Helsingi-sa? Not even AC. No AC either. It was horrible during the winter. I was sitting here like basically just like wearing nothing. It was the hardest streams ever. I was just sitting here just like, I had to end stream sometimes because it was too hot. Because I can't open the windows because the cats will jump out the windows. I need to get a fan and a heater soon because I'm frozen. because tonight I'm actually going to go to bed with my, you know, the thing over your ears to keep your ears warm, the earmuffs. I'm actually going to go to sleep with the earmuffs on because my ears were so cold last night. I don't know what I'm going to do about my nose getting cold, but look, at least my ears won't be cold. How come you're living there? Because Ferry works for Supercell. He's the community manager for Clash of Clans. So, and he needed to be here for work, so I am here too. Because why not? Because YOLO, you only live once, so why live in the same place when you can go somewhere else? Oh, no, the buildings are very well insulated. Like, it's going to get so cold here. It'll be minus 20 next month. Maybe not next month. The month after next month, it'll be minus 20 when the second winter comes. Second winter. Do you like MCR? No. Who's MCR? I've never heard of them before. Are they new? I never ran an AC for over 10 years. Dehumidifier. I need a humidifier because the air here is so cold. Like, no, the air here is so dry. You need a humidifier. I have a humidifier going every single night because if I didn't, I'd be having nosebleeds and I'd be static shocking everything. Like, you should have heard what it was like in the last apartment. You would hear me getting shocks off my mic all the time. Literally, you just hear it all the time. It's such a dry country. Dry. Like, bad. But it is what it is. My nosebleeds were so bad though. I used to get nosebleeds like every day. Nearly every day. I remember one nosebleed, like my nose was just pure like dripping. And I was like, Ferry! I was only lucky that he hadn't gone to work yet and he had to get me loads of tissues because I was just pure like dripping all over my makeup palette. Thank God I had it closed or I would have lost like €50 worth of makeup. Oh yeah, it was proper snowing here yesterday. Like it was like, yeah, fall in November. It was proper snowing yesterday. And I'm pretty sure like north of the city is still like winter wonderland. But it's not here anymore. But yeah, welcome to Finland. Welcome to Finland. I need more coffee. It's a different type of cold. Like even I was texting my mom last night and my mom was like, but I was texting my mom last night and she was just like, you know, is it really, really cold? And I was like, it's a different kind of cold to Ireland. If it's -5 in Ireland, that would be like -15 here because of how wet and humid Ireland is. It would feel a lot different. But here, a 0 feels like a 10 when it's really humid in Ireland. So it's not that bad. It's like, you know, when you're in like, you know, a super humid country, it's 94% humidity and it's 30 degrees. And that's like unbearable because you're drinking in the air. There's so much humidity. But it's the same in Ireland. It gets so cold, but it still feels like you're drinking the air. And it's not. Dry cold is not worse. Dry cold is so much better than wet cold. Until you've experienced crazy humidity, wet, dry cold is amazing. It's totally fine. It's bearable. It's unbearable being in the damp. Yeah, wet cold goes all the way into your bones and the bottom of your lungs and you can feel it. Like in places you didn't think you could feel cold. Like I was out for a walk there yesterday, not yesterday, on Wednesday, last Wednesday, walking down to Supercell, and it was actually so nice because the air was so crisp and it was cold, but it was actually nice like walking and breathing because it just felt so good. Like it wouldn't be like that in Ireland at all. In Michigan's probably wet cold because you're right beside one of the Great Lakes, so you get all the humidity coming in for you, like. So that doesn't surprise me at all. And Colorado is dry because you're so high in altitude, I bet, as well. Yeah, I love cold air. Oh, it's so good. It's so fresh. Here it's fresh. In Ireland, it's completely different. You're like, you breathe in, you get a whole pint of water at the same time. Oh my God, Chris, thank you so much for the 5 subs. That's so nice of you. Thank you. Oh my God. You're an absolute pure. Thank you so much. That's so nice of you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me do a fit check. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, girl. You're an absolute legend. I'm in Florida. What is snow? What's snow? I've never heard of her before. Is she new? Is she new here? Does she go here? Snow. Don't be silly. How do you say snow where you're from? In Irish, snow is snakta, and in Finnish, it's lumi. I love the name Lumi. Lumi is so nice. Do you know any girls called Lumi? Finn, because Lumi sounds like such a nice name. Snoo. Yeah, Lumi is such a pretty name. It sounds like light, nearly. Like, you know, light. And dogs. Yeah, I know a dog called Lumi. An American husky. No, it's a Shiba Inu. She's called Lumi. Lumikuka. What's Lumikuka mean? Lumi is so cute, isn't it? How do you say, does anyone else have like a cool word in their language? Snow is era. Really? That's the Irish for Ireland. Era. That's wild. How do you say snow in Gaelic, Chris? Do you know? It's snakta in Irish. I bet it's close. Snowflower. Oh, that's so nice. So, lumikuka. That's so cute. That's so cute. Snow. Does anyone else got a cool word for snow? In Japanese, it's yuki. Yuki, sorry. I fell over the K. Neige in French, isn't it? Schnagda. Schnakta? Schnakta? So yeah, it's the same thing. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm going back in 2 seconds, guys. I'm dying for a wee. BRB. Look after yourselves for 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I'll be back. Come on, you silly goose. Yeah, you're the silly goose. Yeah, the baby. I got a baby. I found a baby along the way. The cutest baby. Yeah. He's only a baby. Yeah. The best baby. The best baby. Yeah. Nana tried to take over the stream. Did you try to take over the stream, you silly goose? Go on, go into your spot. Get into your spot. Oh, tail. The baby. The baby. Where's Nix? Nix is asleep on Fairy's bed. He's only a baby. Yeah. You're the best baby. Yeah. The best baby. Now go into your spot. Go into your spot. Don't look at me like that. Get into your spot. What's up, Dirge? Get up into your spot. Be up there. Be up there quick. Hop on that. Hop, hop. Only a baby. Now. Get into your spot now. Go on. Go on, you silly goose. Get in. No. Have you played Thrones? As in Throne and Liberty? I know what you're looking at. What you looking at? Yeah, I played it when it came out. I'm level 42, but I gave up on it. Now just sit down. Put it down. Yeah, you can chill. You can chill. I thought my cat looked grumpy. No, she's the grumpiest baby. The grumpiest baby. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, chill. Your hair is everywhere. Your hair is everywhere. No. Put it down. Put it down, please. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. You silly goose. Now, are you gonna let me get back to streaming? Yeah, you got the level 15. Like, what now? Yeah, that's the problem with that game. I just feel like you just plateau on it, and I'm not really interested in games like that. But I was gonna say to you guys, I think does anyone know when the streamer awards are? Go on. Go on. You're tired of game playing, you're gonna go back to the gym. Let's go. I'm gonna get some IRL what's it called? It's buffs. You hit 50 in 10 hours. I actually believe it because Timmy had to restart his account, my bestie, because he got kicked out of our server and put back into the early access server, which is stupid. So he had to make a new character to be able to like be in our server again, and it only took him like the weekend, and he didn't play all weekend as well because he was working on Saturday, and he got back to level 50. I was like, man, you're an animal. He's like, I don't want to do that again. But the wait, the streamer awards are on the 7th, or the game awards are on the 7th? I'm saying the streamer awards. Let me have a look and see. The 7th. Oh, so it's like a week before the Game Awards. That's fair. But I was going to say, Chi, has anyone here voted for your favorite streamers yet? Because today is the last day to vote. So I was going to say, do you want to go through the list with me and help me decide on who we should vote for? What do you think? Are you talk? That's I think you're talking about just the Minx, the girl who threw herself onto the ping pong table when she was incredibly shit faced. Clara, best streamer. Not me. I don't have enough. I don't have enough clout. No clout for that. But 1 second. Let me just. Nope. Okay. If you want to see what we're looking at, come and join us on Twitch. I'm going to put it up on YouTube as well. There we go. So best creative artist streamer. The best streamer to watch for art, music, DJing, food and drink, or makers and crafting content. Who do you think we should put forward for that? Is there anyone here that watches a streamer who specifically does, like, you know, art content, or they do music on stream, or food and drink, like they're specifically for that? Do you follow anyone that's like that? I don't know anyone that's like that, except for, you know, that girl who we met in Paris at TwitchCon, the English girl. I can't remember her handle. It's like Chow Animation or something. Let me see if I can find her. Instagram. Clara and her baking stream. Funny. Search. Oh, Chow illustration. Let's see. This is the girl I'm thinking of. She does a lot of art streams. She's so good. Like, and she's such a nice girl as well. And she has really cool, like, merch. Let me see if I can find her merch. I have one of her shirts that I bought in Paris. I love that shirt. Look, see the ghosts? I love her stuff. And this is hers as well. This is also her stuff. I love the moth. Oh my god, I love that. Oh my god, there's socks! Oh, I love the Bleb. Bleb is cute too. Yes. I love her stuff so much. No, I don't have that shirt. I want those socks too. This is the shirt I have. I have this shirt. It's in the wash right now. The infinite wash. See, look. There, here's the hearts. I have the pan one. There's the wait. Where's my one? There's my one. I like that hat. But yeah, I think she's a really good artist. Will we put her down for best artist? Yes, no, maybe. Chow illustrations. Do I have to write it a specific way or something? Oh, I can log in. 1 second. Okay. I was just making sure I could do it. I guess if it's a tick, it means it's okay. So best role player stream, best role player RP content in games like GTA, RP, Rust, VR, Chat, Ark, Dungeons and Dragons, etc. Does anyone have a favorite role player stream? The only person I can think of is like Rafflegator, but he's like one of the biggest streamers. I don't know anyone else who does like role-playing VR chat streams. For best commentary. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I do like watching Mr. Blech. No. No. I will not be putting him down for anything, Mystic. Not a chance. Were you even around? What? Scene Look, were you even around when it was a thing? Westy, I will literally have you know that some of the biggest scene kids I mutually follow on Instagram. I have received messages from and am mutuals with Broken Side and Breathe Carolina. So don't be coming into my chat pretending like saying that kind of stuff because like I look young. I promise you I'm 29 years old. I was there. I have the scars on my lip to prove it. Where was I? With this? I don't know any role player streamers, so I guess I can just skip if no one has anyone they want to nominate. Best MOBA streamer. Game content like League of Legends, Deadlock, Dota 2, Pokemon Unite, and Smite. Mobile games. I know Jinxie. I would put Jinxie down. Does anyone have any MOBA favorite streamers? No? Jinxie is good, in fairness. Casio. Is he a MOBA streamer? I don't think he's a MOBA streamer. He's a variety streamer. I've seen some of his stuff. And Moist Critical is also not a MOBA streamer. He's a variety streamer. If anything, he's a I'd put him down as nearly a Souls-like RPG streamer. Let me put Jinxie down here. Hidden gem. Can I nominate myself for the hidden gem? Someone has less than 200 viewers during the past year. Does anyone want to also do this and nominate me? That would be great if you did. Oh. Please, please, please nominate me. Best Battle Royale streamer. Does anyone have a favorite Apex, PUBG, Warzone streamer? What's the site to vote on? thestreamerawards.com / nominations. Thank you guys. What's the site? What's it called? I'll just put it in. I'll put it in the chat. It's easier. There. Do your best. Let's get to 40k likes, TikTok. Let's go. And if you're watching on TikTok, come and join us on Twitch. We're doing our nominations for the Streamer Awards. Does anyone have a favorite? I'm just going to put Sailor Tori down because Ryan put that in. Sailor Tori. Best fighting game streamer. So favorite Street Fighter, Smash Bros, Melee, Mortal Kombat, Tekken 8. Does anyone watch streamers that play them? I don't know anyone that does. Do my best uwu. If we get to 40k, I'll do an uwu. How about that? Meat Canyon has to be one of the best categories. Hunters, super talented. in these categories. Who? Does anyone have anyone that they want me to nominate for best fighting streamer? Mortal Kombat. Okay, I'll put him down. My lips are so dry, guys. You are not going to get me to stick out my tongue. Mike Trollinski. It's best speedrun streamer. Speedrunning games. The only speedrun streamer I have ever watched is Miskiv. Does anyone watch any speedrun streamers? I don't like speedruns. I think they're like meh. I show speed. Oh, who would you want to nominate, Ferry, for a speed run? I should have gotten you for the MOBA. You could have nominated someone from Clash. Distortion 2. Best sports streamer, like EA Sports, FC 24, NBA 2K 24, Rocket League. Does anyone have a sports streamer that they want to recommend? I don't watch a lot of streamers, to be honest. It's making it very obvious to me. Lads, my lips were so dry. And I wouldn't mind. I moisturize them every day. And I drink so much water. It's crazy. Does no one watch any sports streamers? I'm thinking S-Fan. He plays a lot of NBA 2K24. Would S-Fan count? I like S-Fan. I think he's really good. I don't watch his sports streams, but I do follow him and I see him playing sports games all the time. I don't know, but y'all gonna have to tell me if he counts or not if you also watch S-Fan streams. Everyone's so quiet. No? I'm just gonna put S-Fan down now. Cause y'all so quiet. It's S-Fan TV, isn't it? I don't know how to spell it. I'm going by memory here if that's his handle. Just chatting on Streamer of the Year. Aw, thank you so much. I'm never going to win those. I'm never going to win those. Oh my god, what are you doing? We're trying to pick our nominees for Streamer of the Year. I don't even know how to spell S-Fan, but there we go. That'll do. Best Fortnite streamer. Does anyone have a Fortnite streamer that they like to watch? Yes, no, maybe? Let the children come out of the rubble. Ninja. There's so many on TikTok. I wonder, do TikTok streamers count towards this, or is it just YouTube and Twitter or Twitch? Does anyone have? I'm just gonna put down. I'm gonna put down Ninja if I have nobody for the Fortnite. No for no one. Ninja it is. FPS streamer. Overwatch 2, Call of Duty, Valorant, Halo, Counter-Strike, to name a few. Who does anyone have an FPS streamer that they'd like to put forward? No? FPS streamer that got a ban in 2024. Oof, there's been loads that have gotten unfair bans. I don't watch FPS. I don't watch FPS either. Who are you saying? Tim the Tat Man. Is that for FPS streamer? Tim the Tat Man. I think I've heard of that person. His best strategy game streamer. Jesus. Oh wait, Hearthstone qualifies in here. Who's your favorite Hearthstone streamer, Ferry? The only person I know who used to stream Hearthstone is Toast. Is that his name? Cribarian. I still have my pumpkin from Halloween giveaway. No way! You still have your Gordy. Really? Aw, that's cool. Will you send a picture into the Discord of Gordy? God bless Gordy. Get off your ass award. Best IRL streamer. Love that. Does anyone have a favorite IRL streamer? I think it should be iShowSpeed, since he literally went around the world streaming IRL this year. And he went to so many countries, and he was so good with, everyone he met. He never really lost his temper, no matter what people did to him. Isn't it iShowSpeed? Is that how you spell his handle? Like, he did so good as an IRL streamer this year. Like, he has to get his dues for it, like. Stream game of the year. The best game to watch on stream during the past year because it was very entertaining, novel, fun to watch, interesting. Best stream game of the year. Huh. What was your favorite game that you watched on stream this year? Once Human. That's interesting. Until Dawn. Wukong. Wukong was great watching people do all the fights. I love watching people fight, doing fights on stream. I think I was thinking Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree. I watched so many people. I literally watched Tectone spend 3 hours trying to do what's his name? Oh my god, what's his name? The guy who's at the top of the Shadow Tower. Name is not coming to me right now. Mesmer, thank you. Mesmer, thank you. My brain just, I actually have him back here. I literally I have Mesmer back here in the background of my stream. I'm sorry, Mesmer. Stay back. I watched him try and do Mesmer for 3 hours and then him just rage quitting because it was 5 in the morning and he was streaming for 23 hours or something. He was just like, I'm fucking done. It took me so long to do Mesmer as well, though, in fairness. I remember finishing Mesmer and it was just so anticlimactic because I'd done it so many times I didn't think I was going to actually get through it. Yeah, he didn't even do it in 3 hours. He did it the next day. But I did like watching people play Wukong as well. But what are yours? What were your favorite games of the year to watch? No, Baldur's Gate was last year. What was your favorite 2024 game of the year to watch? Mine is either Shadow of the Erdtree or Wukong, I think. But if you can name anything else that you enjoyed watching, please just drop it in the chat. Fortnite. Why do you do you really enjoy watching people do it? I guess it's kind of like me enjoying watching people fight bosses. What do you think? You watch GTA roleplay? Wow, that's wild. Moi was Aliens this year. The new Alien. The one that came out like in like October or something. Wasn't that this year? The VR? Maybe it was last year though. I'm gonna put in Wukong. Best content organization. Esports or content organization that has created the best content during the past year. Note this category is not subject to the hours streamed requirements. So like content organization. I can't think of any. Did you watch? Is there anyone that you watched? Yeah, but OTK didn't really do anything this year. What did OTK do this year? In fairness, like the only person that organized really well, I think, this year was iShowSpeed. Like, I feel like a lot of streaming orgs were super lazy this year. Does iShowSpeed count, since he's only one dude? I'll put down iShowSpeed. Well, in fairness, what's Kai Cenat's group called? Because they did so much this year. I think it's kind of between Kai and Speed, because Speed did put in so much, like how much work he did going to all the different countries. But then there's, Kai, and he had so many people on stream. He did so many events this year. He did live events this year. He organized so much. So maybe we should put down AMP. Yeah. Because they did a lot this year. Oh, here's the time for the internationals. The top streamer excelling in content creation for a global audience, specifically catering to an international or non-North American English-speaking audience. That's still me, like. Does anyone have a favorite, like, foreign streamer? Like, anyone who's not English speaking? What are you going to vote for Game of the Year? Oh, 100% Wukong. Me? I'm English speaking though, so I don't count. It have to be someone who's like, German, French, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Korean. Does anyone have a favorite foreign streamer? No? Only Charlie? I'm trying to think, is there anyone I follow who is like Japanese? I don't even think I follow any Japanese people. Which is wild. Yeah, I can't think of any. Does Iron Mouse count? She's a Spanish speaker, but she's American because she's Puerto Rican. No, if they're American, they don't count. And my favorite streamer is Jesse Rocks. Who's Jesse Rocks? Never heard of them before. What do they stream? If you're watching on YouTube or YouTube or TikTok and you want to tell me your favorite streamers, come and join us on Twitch and I'll nominate them. I'll put down Jessie Rocks anyway because you're the only person. I can't put in Iron Mouse. She's American. Because I can't think of any other foreign streamers. Oh, my eyes are getting tired in these. Okay, best streamed collab. When streamers collaborate, communities grow. When they bring in creators from outside the space, the streaming space itself grows. This award goes to the most exciting collaboration in live streaming during 2024. Sea-Dog. Actually, I'm gonna put in Sea-Dog. Wait, no. Yeah, fuck it. Non-North American English speaking. Yeah, I'll put in Sea-Dog. I really like Sea-Dog. Best streamed collab. Can you think of a streamed collab that you really liked? I don't remember there being any big collabs that I cared that much about this year. I just feel like all of my streamers that I watch have been so lazy. And they haven't done anything. Guys, do you actually know how many streamers I message like all the time asking them if they want to collab with me? Like, did Cutie Cinderella do a good one for Halloween? Who was her collab? Oh, Thankmas. That's with Jack, isn't it? But that hasn't happened yet. It hasn't happened in 2024 yet. It has to have happened so far this year. That's what qualifies it. Hello from Malaysia. Hello. Nick Merckx. No, fuck that. No way. Thankmas is a good one, but that would have been for an event, not a stream collaboration, though. Does anyone have a favorite stream collaboration? Huh. Are you from the US? No. I'm trying to think, have I watched any collaborations? I haven't. How come not you and Captain? We don't qualify. It's really bad when we can't think of a single collaboration between streamers. That just proves that all of the streamers that we watch have been lazy. Iron Mouse and Sea-Dog. Let's just go with Iron Mouse and Sea-Dog because they collab all the time. Best streamed event, most entertaining, interesting, or enjoyable event streamed 2024. I would say the Iron Mouse subathon. No, that's the best marathon. That's going Iron Mouse. Does anyone have a best streamed event? I don't. I can't think of anything. Sea-Dog Van Stream. Okay. Event, I'd say Sea-Dog Cyclathon. Sea-Dog VA. Cycle. Oh shit. Cycle. Jesus. Athon. I'm assuming. Iron Mouse. Best VTuber. Iron Mouse. Best variety streamer. Does anyone have a favorite variety streamer that they'd like to put in? Best just chatting streamer. rising star who had at most at the start of the year and has potential to rise. Had at most. Award goes to a streamer who has unprecedented growth and rose to streamer fame over the last year and has established themselves among the top streamers. May not have heard of them before, but after this past year, everyone knows their name. I guess Casio would fall into that category. No? How? I guess Casio's probably been there for ages. Is there any streamer that just came out like of the woodwork this year and has been like just going off the charts? Because I can't think of anyone. Why am I terrible? What did I do? Does anyone have anyone that, like, you know, they recommend for the best breakout streamer award? Yeah, Twitch does make it very hard for anyone to rise. I don't know any of the people you're mentioning. I'm just going to put down CNAP because someone said it there. League of Their Own. This streamer is a pioneer that creates one-of-a-kind content. They fill a niche or a category that is otherwise not represented because they are simply in a league of their own. This award goes to a creator who has become known for doing something that no one else has. Yeah, that's it, CJ. That's C-Dog. I don't do anything. I don't do anything that puts me apart from anyone else. What do I do? How am I a league of my own? I don't do anything. I wish I had an edge. That'd be cool. But what does Kai do that set him apart from anyone else, though? Wrist check, more like father check in your case. What does that mean? It's for a streamer that's done something that no one else has done and they basically like created their own niche. Bye Jinx, have a good day. He has multiple celebrities on his stream. That doesn't really set him apart though, does it? That just like, you know, that just means he has money to pay for them. Like I wouldn't say that puts him in a league of their own. It does in terms of money. But I don't know if anything else like. I'm trying to think of someone who does their own thing. Like I'd nearly say Iron Mouse again because she's like chronically ill, but she has still been able to be the biggest streamer in the world while still being chronically ill. And she's made her whole community while not being able to go outside. And she has like new VTuber models all the time, and she's like set this really cool like, you know, persona. But like Pirate Software. Why would you say Pirate Software? It's interesting, but like, why would you say Pirate Software? I guess because he does dev work while streaming, but that's not new. There's lots of streamers who do like dev work while streaming and software development while streaming. It's just an educational streamer. He's a league. I guess he does count as a league of his own, to be fair. Because he's a professional. I'm not sure if I'm spelling it right, but... The Sapphire Award, Best Female Marginalized Gender Streamer of the Year. This award recognizes a streamer who, like a Sapphire, is formed against the odds. In an industry where 97% of the top streamers are male, this award is dedicated to streamers who identify as female or marginalized gender. Catastrophiclarawr. I identify as female. Gamer of the Year, streamer who has extraordinary gaming abilities and has performed exceptionally at a variety of games in 2024. No matter what games they're playing, you just have to watch. I would actually put that Swedish girl in there. What's that Swedish girl? Miss something? You know who I'm talking about. The girl who literally played Elden Ring on a dance pad. Miss Mika? Is that her name? Like she's an amazing streamer. She plays everything. On a dance pad. She finished Elden Ring on a dance pad. Does anyone know her name? So I don't get it wrong. I think it's Miss Mika, but it's spelled weird. Miss Mika. There. Streamer of the Year. The best overall streamer of 2024. They saw great success with their entertaining content, elevated their brand, and in general left their mark on viewers. Iron Mouse. Done. Submit. Yay! That was fun. There. And if you haven't yet, please don't forget to do your nominations and nominate me, please. Don't forget to do your nominations and nominate me because y'all are so nice. Don't forget, don't forget. Would appreciates. Okay, so here's my next question for you. What do you want to do? Do you want to do some Am I the Asshole videos, or do you want to play Silent Hill? Bye, Dirge. Hope you have a good nap, yo. And if you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, come and join us on Twitch. We'd greatly appreciate your support. Can we get a poll, please, if that's okay? Do you want to do Am I the Asshole, or do you want to do some Silent Hill? The Caterpie shirt. If anything, Modera, I'd recommend sending it to Captain's. If Captain has a P.O. box, it'd be best to send it to Captain, because then when Ferry's in America, Captain can then send it to Ferry's address in Vegas, because Ferry is 100% going to America. So I'll see what Captain's address is, because that would be the best thing to do, because it'd save you so much money, because you wouldn't have to try and get it through Irish or Finnish customs. You just have to send it to California, and then Captain can send it to Nevada. That was a big brain moment. I just joined. What's happening? We're deciding what we're going to do next. If we're going to play Silent Hill, or if we're going to do some Am I the A-hole videos. What's my average viewer? Oof, like 150? Why are you telling me to shh? What did I do? Silent Hill. Oh. I thought you were telling me to shh. Where? Where am I? And please don't forget to sub. We're so close to the Irish lesson. If you want me to do an Irish lesson, please, please, please don't forget to vote. Or please don't forget to sub. We only need 51 subs to do an Irish lesson. Okay. Am I the a-hole one? Dear, my eyes. How many people voted? If only 16 people voted for Am I the a-hole? It was neck and neck. Okay. Ugh. I'll accept it if it was neck and neck. A day in the life of Nana. Nana is asleep right now in front of me, and that's what she does all day. All day yesterday, all she did was sleep on the window and look out the window. All she's doing today is sleeping on my desk. Oh my god, my eyes were falling out of my skull. Oh, thank you so much, Pudrad, for the $5. I really appreciate it so much. Thank you. I'm going to add it to the, to the Vegas bucket. So we're at 170. Boom. Thank you so much. You're an absolute legend. Thank you so much for the $5. Bless you. Let me just close all of my windows here. Too many windows. Got a message on Twitter. Who's messaging me? Okie dokie. Okie dokie, let's go. Okay, so I have to end the Twitch live because you're not going to be able to see the Am I the A-hole stuff over on... I'm going to have to end the TikTok live, sorry, because you're not going to be able to see. Wait, is the Irish lesson stream if you get donos? Oh no, it's only for subscription. So if we reach this many subs on Twitch, I'll do the Irish stream. If we don't, then I'll think of something else that you'd rather do, because I take it that you just don't want to do it. So I'll think of something else that you'd like to do instead. And if we reach it by this week, I'll do one on Thursday. But as I was saying, I'm going to have to end the TikTok stream now because you're not going to be able to see the Am I the A-hole stuff. So there's no point continuing the TikTok stream because you'll just get bored. But if you do want to see the Am I the A-hole stories and videos, you're more than welcome to come and join us on Twitch. The link is in my TikTok bio. Everyone is super nice on Twitch. Twitch is free. It's super fun. You just gotta trust me and try it out, and hopefully we see you over on Twitch. And if I don't see you over on Twitch, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Bye.